What's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Best Roasts of Reddit from Comedy Reddit. Let's get going. This is the reason I joined Reddit. Go for it. You don't need an orange vest. No one is going to hit that. I'm glad there's a neon orange vest to distract me from his face. How do you make your eyes frown? We learn facial expressions as children from adults. When Op was a child, the only facial expressions he saw were frowning disappointment and repulsion. Budget Shia LaBeouf. I thought Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I seriously doubt you need to join Reddit in order to have random strangers poking fun at you. Go for it, what he says to all the random strangers looking to poke him and still no takers. Finally, sex offenders have to wear reflective clothing. Crackhead Joseph Gordon-Levitt with receding hairline. The Duck Knight. Garbage bins won't empty themselves, Bob. Go back to work. I'm deaf, and live in Texas. Do your worst. Does your boyfriend talk dirty to you on a chalkboard? Morse code. Makes for interesting pillow talk as he taps the button. Link to the video will be in the description. Good one. Deaf helps, but most guys would prefer if you were mute. It really sucks that you've had to live with such a devastating disability. And on top of that, you're deaf. I would have guessed you were blind and your tits were braille. I am guessing you use your left hand to moan while the right to masturbate. I mean, I would try to roast you, but you've probably already heard all of the good jokes. I am Steve. I think you mean I am Teve. Thievin. You could eat an apple through a mesh fence. Or corn on the cob through a chain link fence. I know the rules are no posts without roasts, but this guy looks like a legend. He's got stories. From how he lost his teeth getting attacked by angry hookers in a parking lot to his irrational fear of haircuts and how he found this sweet new home under a tree in your local park. Hats off to you, legend. 19 Look 15 to your worst Reddit. Who the fuck told you you look 15? The dinosaurs on her shirt are fucking younger. 15? You look like a depressed 40-year-old dude with diabetes who still lives in his parents' basement. I clicked on your profile to make sure I wasn't going to offend a legit Down syndrome person, and I've never backed out of a NSFW profile warning faster in my life. No way anyone is going downs on that. Never go full retard. Your nudes turned me gay. You look like you came straight out of your parents' basement after a 35-year movie binge. I'm 27 and I wear a mask. Do your worst. Your crazy eyes say, I'll stay awake every single night and watch you sleep, but your eyebrows say, I have at least 6 separate outfits for all 20 of my cats. And for the love of God, put the mask back on. Your mask says you intentionally posted here to get responses about Smurfs or Shrek jizzing on your face, but your eyes say that there is a real mental illness lurking behind the cover. Jesus bro, you actually made me speechless and pity it. Lol. I know everyone is ripping your choice of blue face, but I think it's smart. Because I don't know how you'd ever get laid outside of an Avatar cosplay party. You look like Papa Smurf blew his load on your face. You look like the type to watch me while I sleep while whispering NSFW stuff just below my hearing. A mask isn't enough, try a paper bag. My cousin thinks she's unroastable. Destroy her. She looks like a steamed hot dog, dressed up as the most basic white girl you can imagine. Everyone keeps trying to dump their mayonnaise on her. Her face is like my 3DS. Old, red and needs to be thrown out. She looks like she steals toilet paper from public restrooms. Why does she look like that one girl who drops out of high school to become a hooker? On your back, on a couch, looking up waiting for strangers to dump on you, seems about right. Keep her away from meth. Keep meth away from her. That's because your cousin thinks she's cute, she's misguided, she's been waylaid by the masses of high school jocks who tell her that she's pretty for a quick handy under the bleachers or behind the dumpsters at Taco Bell. She'll soon learn that she blends into the crowd, into a life of obscurity and mediocrity and a loveless marriage to a guy who can only last long enough for her to get an orgasm a couple times a year. I'm pretty sure this isn't the first time she's let her cousin take pictures of her in her underwear. Up-and-coming YouTuber/bodybuilder. My friend wanted me to do it, so let's get it. No need to specify YouTuber, you face is already saying, please like and subscribe. Up-and-coming YouTuber/bodybuilder. My friend wanted me to do it, so let's get it. Bodybuilder? Jesus Christ, I've seen more meat on a chicken than you. Your mom probably enjoyed giving birth. Your boyfriend must have balls of steel. He left a dent in your chin. Everything about this picture, including the description, screams, I've never done an honest day's work in my life. Notice that his mom is typing to her support group for parents of junkie Matt Damon lookalikes. Damn, 1 hour, 38 comments, and not even one about your hair or those pretentious tattoos. Speaks volumes about how shitty you are in every other way. Up and coming bodybuilder? I believe in you. Going to the gym for the first time is the hardest part, but you can do it. Smiley face. Eating protein and spinning a fidget spinner is all that takes you to be called a bodybuilder nowadays. Bro, do you even lift? The total package, a fidget spinner, tattoos picked from a catalog, the A&F, prep school haircut, and you pose with a tub of protein so we know you work out. Like Chad, for real, save some pussy for the rest of us. His YouTube channel will be about a lost young man, reviewing toy fidget spinners while occasionally drinking protein shakes and calling himself a bodybuilder. What's this, the day number 1 photo? She's 22 and looks 15, thinks you can't offend her. Do your worst Reddit. She, it, shit, lit. I loved your movies when I was a kid. Too bad Mr. Miyagi didn't teach her how to wax on, wax off those eyebrows. 22-year-old gay guy or 32-year-old lesbian, it's a tricky one. She looks like one of those dirty 1920s Brooklyn kids who won't leave you alone until you let them spit shine your shoes. She must have made all those friendship bracelets herself. The walls are cleaner than the teeth. You look like the kind of 15-year-old boy that likes to hang out at the skate park and vape with your loser friends and talk about being SoundCloud rappers and other dumb shit. I'm bored, make me exhale from my nostrils. If Post Malone didn't get famous and preyed on young boys instead. Pastor Malone. Your hairline is like everyone. Is leaving you. My virginity won't leave me. It might if you shave and do something good with your hair. You look like an indecisive Amish man. I don't doubt you for a second. What's it like having a forehead twice as long as your cock? His facial expression is the answer to this. This guy makes his mom buy organic fruit so he can eat it in front of people and tell them how the trash they put in their bodies is the reason they get sick, and he doesn't, but secretly he has 3 2-liter Mountain Dew bottles and a giant jar of cheese puffs hidden in the corner of his closet behind a pile of underwear he had wet dreams in. You'd make millions renting the space between your eyes and your forehead for advertising. And I'll bet when you try and do 69 with your girlfriend, wife, if you even have one, your head doesn't fit between her legs. Even Moonlight could roast you.
It was Joker all along. Why so serious, son? Let's put a smile on that face. And subscribe to Comedy Reddit. Hit the bell button not to miss any video.